you to the Stargate Universe, man?
That's a good question. Well, my manager in New York is a fantastic guy, knows me really well. And he said, look, there's something's come in that you're not going to like necessarily up front, but maybe you should have a look at this. What are you talking about? And he sent this thing through Stargate, and at first I was like, nah, man, this is not my bag, it's not my thing. No disrespect to it, but it ain't my thing. He said, okay, it's a bit, the thing itself maybe, but the character, however, is something you should look at. So I looked at the synopsis, and the first thing that I seen there was the fact that this guy didn't want to go home. He didn't want to come back. I thought, oh man, this is already interesting for me, because what that says to me is there's a lot of why going on in that head. Why this? Why that? Why doesn't he want to go back? So you've already got something there without any words at all. So the premise of the idea of this rust bucket that's floating around in the far reaches of the universe, never to return. I thought, this is fantastic stuff here, It throws up so many possibilities. It was interesting, Trainspotting and Full Monty came within a couple of years of each other. And it was a great balance, because you had Psycho, Dad, this thing. So people didn't know quite where to place me at that point. That was great. That in a sense gave me the rest of my career, because I came for the theatre, as you probably know. I had my own theatre company, and to me, all of the actors I used to work with all had that ability, of changing. It's just the ones that are given the opportunity to do so. You know what I mean? And I've been very fortunate to be given the opportunity to do so.
I know for a while there was Trainspotting 2 rumors. Would you ever go back to that?
Well, strangely enough, man, I've said this before, and I mean this. Begbie is one of the probably only character on film that I would ever consider playing again, because I think there's more in there. There's a lot more in there.
Where do you want to see this character go, going back to Stargate?
You've got a fifth columnist in the ranks here. That's what makes him so interesting. You don't know whether you can trust this guy or not. I think Rush is heading towards ascension. That's what he's going towards. That's what he's interested in. And then this is the big one. And this is an expression I've just learned in the past couple of days. It's a game changer, apparently. In fact, there is a mission. There always has been a mission. That this ship, Destiny, isn't just floating up there for no reason. And all these seed ships that came before it, these weren't launched on a whim. There has always been a mission, and he reveals to Young what the mission actually is. And at this point, I won't tell you what that is, because it's quite a thing, but it's mind-boggling. And it's essentially what we're talking about is a journey back to the beginning of time itself. Pretty cool.